Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife. No, I almost said knife of the day. Not time for that. It's time for a pocket dump deconstruction. This is where I go through what I'm carrying today. And today, this is a Rolex that I really like. It's a nice thin precision, Rolex precision. This is not the band that should go on here. Someone tried to surprise me with a new band. They took my watch, went and bought a new band, and left the hardware, which upsets me, at the watch shop. I hate watch shops like that. If you're going to get a new band for any of your watches, make sure that you tell them to put the hardware back on it. But anyway, that is the precision. I like it because it's nice and thin. Usually I like chunky chronographs, but when I have just a nice older winding watch, I love it as thin as it could possibly get. The cigar today. Oh, man. The secret of smoking super good cigars that get kind of expensive is the same secret I talk about when I talk about drinking super good booze that costs a lot. Work hard, get the money, buy it, and then forget what it costs. Because you cannot enjoy drinking it if all you're thinking is you're drinking dollar bills, and you could definitely not enjoy. Oh man, I want to spend the next 10 minutes just sniffing that cigar. The Cohiba special edition from 2014, limited edition from 2014. Just a wonderful smoke. Shown design pen, the DLC coated pen. Someone asked me to open up the pen so they could see it. There you have it. Nice ballpoint pen. I love it. Just screws on. One screw to help you with the filler, and just a real nice heavy pen, which I like. I like the weight on the pen. We're doing vodka. I do not drink at work. But man, it is close to single digits on the East Coast. I think it's like 10 degrees right now. It's freezing. No snow. But boy, is it freezing. So right after work, I'm going to need a couple of sips of that. Thin Mont Blanc wallet. Let's talk about this coin. I just got this coin in yesterday. I got two of them. You know, sometimes I talk about my coins and I say that they're proof or not. This is not a proof coin. You see it? I mean, they pretty much cost the same, but not a proof. And then you see the shiny background. Usually I use the shiny backgrounds when I do these. I always buy the proof and the non-proof version of coins. And then I take this thing and let me show you. And then I cover it outside of the lens so that it can come out and you can kind of see what it is. This coin is kind of interesting and different because this is a celebration of the lunar landing, the landing on the moon. It's the 50th anniversary on July 20th this year. The reason I know that is my birthday is July 20th. The U.S. Mint just put this coin out, and it's an interesting coin. Let's see if I can show you. You see how there's a dome? So the coin actually has a dome in the front of it. And that shows this picture as if you're taking the picture of Armstrong on the moon. Right, the flag. And then on the back, and it's like a dome. And then on the back, it's pushed in. And there's a copy of the foot print on the moon. And it says Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo. And just a wonderful coin, 50th anniversary coin with that dome. They did this one other time. They did a baseball coin, and what it was the baseball. I actually like that. Same thing. It was the first time they did the curved coin. The baseball was the front. It's just a big picture of a baseball, close up of a baseball. See, with the curve. And then on the other side, guess what it was? A catcher's mitt, so that the indentation was the pocket. Really nice. I'll show you that coin. But I figured, new coin, I'll carry it today for good luck. We have the field notes, just a standard notepad that I love. Field notes is really nice. Wish they had more variety. They have some variety, but they don't go too crazy on the variety of covers. Wish they had more. My keychain knife today, I always carry a keychain knife. My keychain is basically a knife, a silver loop, and 3 keys. This was a special one. This is a LadyBug hawkbill blade. It has H1 steel. Of course, that's the steel that prevents rust. I mean, you can drop this on the bottom of a pond, keep it for a year, open it up, and it won't be rusted. H1 steel. And someone's, I'm sure, is going to go, I don't know if it's that much. Okay. Spyderco, from Spyderco, Eric. God, I just blanked on his name. I'm sorry. Someone from Spyderco actually gave the example that it could be caught up in the Antarctic and an iceberg, and for hundreds of years melt. And while it may have some stuff that build up on it, it would still not be, it still would not rust. So that's why I use that. So let's talk about this. This was specially made. There's 2 of them. A hawkbill plain blade, black blade, and a serrated blade. And it was made especially for USN. USN is the usual suspect network, a huge knife network. They have a wonderful knife. I've never been. A knife convention in Vegas every year where some of the best makers go. One day I want to make it. I want to go there. Black blade. I love that loud green. Backlock, all the hardware black as well. FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon. Just wonderful knife, little keychain knife. This is the knife I'm going to carry with it. I wanted to go classy today. And then I went classy and went, let me do a little loud touch. And that's the keychain knife. This is the discontinued Chris Reeve Sebenza 25. Yeah, the large and Cosi took its place. This is the discontinued Sebenza 25. Chris Reeve did the Sebenza 25, the 25th anniversary of the Sebenza. He came out with this new Sebenza. 2 forward choils in the handle. That's how you could tell it's a 25. And in Cosi looks exactly like this. Some of the internals have changed. So if someone hands you a knife and says, hey, and it has 2 forward choils, that this is a 25 or it's a large in Cosi, you just turn it over. And if the clip is parallel to the lock bar, then it's a 25. If it's off the lock bar, diagonal, then you know it's a large in Cosi. Real nice knife. Of course, it's Chris Reeve. S35 VN steel. It's 3.6 inches. Stonewash blade. I like when they do that stonewash on the blade. 8.3 inches total. Now this is a different knife because it has the carbon fiber show side scale. You see that? Thick carbon fiber scale equals the titanium on the back on the lock side. Well, first of all, it takes off like a ½ ounce of weight, so it's a lot lighter. It looks beautiful too, doesn't it? This is an exclusive of knifeart.com. knifeart.com. They have all of them, large Incosies, small Incosies, etc. At one time I had like the whole collection, but I trimmed a lot of them. I think I'm down to just 2 of them now. This one was the first batch of 100. This was number 71. You can see the number right there. Special bead as well. Just a beautiful knife altogether and lighter. So if you're looking for a Chris Reeve knife, whether it's a small Incosi, small Sebenza 21, or a larger one, and you want it in carbon fiber, the full scale, it's an exclusive on knifeart.com. If you want carbon fiber inlays, and I'll show you the inlay that didn't make the carry, then those carbon fiber inlays are exclusive to Blade HQ. So this is what I'm carrying today, which I really love. This is the knife I almost carried because I wanted to get fancy today, but decided instead to go with the carbon fiber Sebenza 25. This is a large Sebenza 21, 3.6-inch blade. This has the Devin Thomas ladder Damascus on the blade. And this is inlaid. So if this inlay that you see right here, if this was carbon fiber, if it was carbon fiber instead of Box Elder Burl, sorry about that, Box Elder Burl, then that would be a Blade HQ exclusive. This is Box Elder Burl. I think I showed earlier this week or last week. I love Box Elder Burl, and I have a Manundi in that. But this is full out beautiful. The ladder Damascus, polished on the show side with 2 inlays. That's the standard for Chris Reeve. And polished, except for the lock bar on the back side, with 1 of the inlays. The only inlaid Chris Reeve knife that I know of, Sebenza that I know of, without polished titanium are the micarta inlays. There, they don't polish the titanium. It's the regular titanium. And then they have the 2 on the show side and 1 on the back. But what a beautiful knife. I'm not going to go that spiffy today. But that's a beautiful knife. That's the knife that didn't make the carry. Instead, I'll go with the discontinued Sebenza 25 from knifeart.com. There you have it. That's the Pocket Dump Deconstruction. Hope you're doing well. I really do. It's Thursday, the last day of January, January 31st. Man, this month, seems like it's been here forever. But it's getting cold on the East Coast. I hope you are as warm as you possibly could be wherever you are. Shout out to Australia. They're in their summer while I'm freezing my tuchus up here on the East Coast of the U.S. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you around July or August. You guys have a perfect day. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps out. I will not be doing a trimming this weekend, but one is coming up, so don't forget to subscribe. Take a look at the knives that we have that I purchased since the last thinning. Plus, I'll bring some of my other collection to bear. Usually, when I trim, it's usually 25 knives or so, close to 25 or more, with good prices, never used blades, and you'll be getting those later when I trim. But it won't be this weekend because I'm just tired. Work kicked my butt and it's only Thursday. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.